the impact that it had on me, it basically showed me a way to get out and be productive. You know, support myself. If I wanted a family, you know, work towards that group. You know, get out of the hunger. Quit begging and start growing up. You know, you can't get nowhere if you're going to sit and beg. You ain't going to get nowhere if you ain't going to work. You know, life is too short. You know, you got to do something to get out of hunger. To me, when I was in my lowest part, getting myself on my feet, getting a job, getting my own place, and seeing things develop the way I wanted to, you know, and then I can start, getting out of that hunger. And then once I was out of the hunger situation, I could pull my buddies in or people I didn't know and talk to them, get to know them, and help them out and straighten them out a little bit, saying, hey, you don't need all that damn soda, okay? You need more of the other stuff that like your meats and stuff like that. Soda is optional. You don't really need that unless you just want one, like on a hot day or something. But other than that, you need regular food. You know, cut the bad stuff, the candy, the sweets, and all that. And I said, try that for a month and come back and talk to me and see what we can do. And he came back and I think he was getting like 30, 35 a month. And he came back and this is when we had when they had the paper money. He threw a 20 in my hand and said, here. I'm like, what's this? Where? He goes, for helping me out. I said, how much do you get? And he told me, and I said, you got this left, and this is like towards the end of the month. I said, what have you been doing? He goes, I've been just going, like you said, to Aldi's, getting the cheaper stuff, that will tie me over, and quit buying the expensive stuff. I said, here, hold on to this, just in case you want to splurge next month. You'll have a little extra to get you a couple of sodas. I said, I'm not going to take it. This is yours. I said, I'm just here for advice. And needless to say, he came back to me about 3 months later and said, my technique with him worked, and he was trying to help other people out. So me and him talked, and we got a little group going, and pretty soon we had like, 15, 20 people in a little group trying to help each other out, with the do's and don'ts. And yeah, it was fun. I mean, I wish I could have kept it going, but, I had to move on. I just, stuff I had to do. But once you hit that low, it's hard to get out, because it drains you. It just, I don't know, it makes you feel shallow. I felt disgraced. I'm like, it didn't feel right, So I had to wake up one day and say, enough's enough, and go from there. And then it just one step after another, and then, after we got married, just a lot more easier to manage. And, we sit there and we talk about what we need, and we, what we want. We write a list of what we need, and then we write a list of what we want. And, we'll go to Mosier's. That's our main store, so we'll do our shopping there. And then if we got anything left over towards the end, we'll splurge on what we wanted. So, but the kids, we get the stuff for the kids first, and then what we need. And then, the kids and the household stuff comes first. So.
What about for you, if you had an answer to that? The impact of hunger?
I don't really have an answer to that. He's covered pretty much all of it.
Yeah.
The schools help out some families with buddy packs. They put soups in there. They put little cartons of milk that don't have to be refrigerated.
Raviolis.
Snacks, and it's not very much, but it's probably enough to make it through the weekend for the kids.
Yeah.
That don't have that amount of food in their house. It's just that much more for them.
And then some of the stuff our kids won't eat, they're picky, so I take it to work. And then the families with the kids, I give that to them to help them out. And a lot of the families, they'll sit there and thank you for it, or hell, I've had a bunch of them give me hugs. You know, just for making their day, you know, for help, you know, give a little bit more for the kids. I'm like, you know, that's just my job, but I got too deep to be friends with them that them giving me a hug is just normal for them now, just for helping them out. So it feels good.